but she don't feel. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you tryna do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you miss him, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen to the feedback, nah. Told me that she good, she don't need Jack, nah. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I gotta estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the best to say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last a day. I got the city talking about me like I passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, and she felt intrigued. Trying to duck the LMPD. Go and get your self-esteem. And she trying to link up. So much we got synced up. Pulled up in the dinged up whip. This ain't Pepto-Biz, what this pink stuff is. Gonna tell me. Yeah, you heard me, you ain't feel me. I've been moving, I've been shaking, go and hit me on the celly. Try to sell me on something while I hold it compelling. Ever since I've been gone like Kelly, they been trying to tell me about this and that. I ain't chatting with you, we ain't going tit for tat. Trying to tell me how to get in the bag. We're going to get in the bag, I'm about to get in it. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. So a pretty early first quarter roughing the passer penalty.
Seems like the officials are going to let everyone know they're taking charge of this game. They're always going to protect the quarterback.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Give to Cook out of the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side.
The pass.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Flush to his right. The Browns D locked in on third down, brings up fourth.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Off of play action, he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got the hook up here. Complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Rolling to his right. He's going to fire one. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 30 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. And around the goal line, especially on two-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long. They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
This is caught, and he'll be out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter.
And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Touchdown. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
10-10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Mayfield to throw it this time. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Calvin Ridley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's the end of the first.
Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Try to lay one up deep. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And that'll bring up second down. Now he's forced out left. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
3 brings up 2nd and 7.
They run the counter with Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A gain of 6.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Looking to throw. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs are able to cut in now to that deficit.
For the extra point.
That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Flushed out right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett put that sack by his name in the stat sheet.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. He'll buy some time right. Got a man, that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. They go play action, Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. He finds Beckham, complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 1st down, Cleveland, Mayfield to Beckham.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Mayfield's pass.
The end result, 21 yards.
A gain of 21 yards.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Give him 30 yards there. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Look at the composure in the pocket by Baker Mayfield.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
I was talking
and
and
he'll
didn't
sit on
even
this
know my
one
mic
as
was
their
on.
drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The composure in the pocket by Baker Mayfield was relentless today.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really
Skip
becomes
that nigga, bro. I'm not playing that game, bro. I'm not playing
The
this
offensive guy,
game.
he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Escaping the pressure right.
No.
The throw taken in
I'm not
by
playing these
Sims.
games with this nigga.
And he'll be taken down, but
He's
not
not
before
getting
he works it past the
That
50.
defense is so trash.
15 yards on the play, first down. From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Bro, that Cook nigga is a human
It's a
joystick.
6-yard
bro.
pickup, and it gets him to
He's a
2nd
human
and 4.
joystick. He's gonna
Now the
get his
Bucs going to
yards.
use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 2nd and 4. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
We gotta get pressure on the
That was an
quarterback.
interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends.
Dude, that's a pick, bro.
I
I just couldn't. It
And
was just
now
a
this
hard.
is going to be close. The
can't even
defense
explain
says they stopped him, and they did. So that's the
Come on,
second time this
guys.
game they've given it up on 4th down. They're now 1 for 3 on 4th down conversion tries.
But they must feel good about what they're
Bro, I
doing,
could've let
right?
it
They
kick
continue to
right
go
there, bro.
for it on 4th down.
This is that
Give the
weak ass
defense a
cover
lot
2
of
coverage.
credit,
You might
though. They've
intercept
stopped
it.
him 2 out of 3 times. Usually, you have 4th down plays that you have dialed up and ready to go, and you think are going to be successful. Not so far in this game.
They'll contain him to just 4.
He likes to do it
2nd
all the
down.
time, does it,
At the
I can see.
43-yard line.
So he
A
likes
gain
to
of
do
4.
it. Some do it. Some
It's
do it
now
this way.
2nd and
Expect it this
6.
way. It's harder to do this way, though. Because you get stuck.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. On the move to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. It's caught inside the
What a fucking
25.
play. That's amazing. That's just incredible by doing. That's just an incredible lead. I knew I was going to lead that.
Burn the timeout with 5 seconds
lead
left.
That bigger.
A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
At the end of the half.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
How's this a dot? I'm telling you, Baker Mayfield's the best quarterback in the fucking league. I mean, that's a dot. That's between like 6 defenders.
With the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
We're going to do a squib kick on this nigga. We don't give a fuck tonight. I ain't done a squib kick since like Madden 09.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Done squib kick that.
So we come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Browns
squib.
with the lead. As we toss it an hour or so east of here to Orlando,
I don't think Baker Mayfield's throwing an inconclusive knock on wood.
The Browns are going to get the second half
Baker Mayfield is
this lead as well as we are back and underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
I mean, we can run the Patriots special right here. I mean, I can run the strong close on this nigga. I can do whatever.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on,
but we don't give a fuck.
Here's what we think they're going to do to it.
And the defense loses him. It's complete.
And
all the way in.
Let's get it.
Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns continue to roll. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Browns 42. Buccaneers.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Denzel Ward just missed a pick. Denzel Ward, acrobat, missed a pick on Scotty Miller.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Can't believe it.
Scotty Miller, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
But that's just good for us because we're going to go down and get more points.
And the Bucs are able to strike for 6.
That's good for us.
And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Cook, they'll try and run it. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line. So get a yard down to about the 1.
42. Buccaneers 13.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-point drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again. And he's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 36 yards on the play.
And the Browns first down.
Mayfield on play action. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And this is taken in at the 5. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 36 yards on the play. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. From 3 yards out, and the Browns are pouring it on.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 49, Buccaneers 13.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. On second down, Cook. Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll look to throw here on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Mayfield off the play fake. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw deep right side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust? And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 29. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Dude.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they gave up the pick 6. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go-around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful, because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Well, this is one heck of an individual performance we're witnessing. That is now his 3rd interception. And keep in mind, folks, this isn't a safety or a cornerback. This is a linebacker.
Does this feel to you like he's having a flashback? Because a lot of these linebackers we see in the NFL in high...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland.
By number 11.
A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Browns 70. Buccaneers 13.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. In for the sack, Deion Jones. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Steps away to his left. He completes this into the hands of Miller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
32-yard line.
Going up top for Miller.
Someone has to take that.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Intended for.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
He was covered by Denzel Ward.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll find Miller. That's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The Bucs on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
A big play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And this offense is running away with this one. Parkey with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
The 21-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Flushed out right. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield rolling to his right. Now he'll let it go. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. They'll run with Chubb. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Short of the goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Number 11. Touchdown.
From a yard out. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they've wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they've wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Lining up for the extra point.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. The drive will start with an option going left. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
At the 18-yard line.
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Mayfield to throw it. That's out to Chubb, complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. An 8-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'd probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And some strong running. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Dancing to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion. How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
That's a whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the 4th. On the run, he'll let this go deep. Oh, wide open, complete.
You gotta love it, baby.
They're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now parking for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Our car may be clean.
Wow.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Their own 19-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Intended target on that one, Russell Gage. And it's 2nd down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
They'll take over.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
They certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory.
And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 46. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember, with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
And again, it's Chubb.
47-yard line.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
The 35-yard line. A gain of 12.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Nick Chubb. He was brought down by Mike Edwards. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?